Well, I've been touring around downtown Ottawa. Thought I'd take a bit of a break here at Confederation Park as I tell you about the next story. We head to the Glebe to the Unrefined Olive and speak to owner Elizabeth Kilvert. Elizabeth gave up her secure government job to follow her passion for food. That passion for food has led to olive oils and balsamic vinegars. And like all businesses here in Ottawa, she's been greatly impacted by COVID-19, and she's had to change the protocols to keep both her clients safe and her staff safe. Here's that story.
So my background is marine biology, and now I currently work in oleology, which is kind of like being a sommelier for olive oil. So I worked as a marine biologist, as a scuba diver in different natural history museums, and my last going off, I worked for the federal government, and I said, who needs a dental plan? Who needs a pension? Who needs a stable salary? And I really wanted to go out and do something entrepreneurial and do something that build a business of my own, but build it around products that were sustainable, nutritious, delicious, and have that business be very integrated within the community. So about 8 years ago, this September, we will be celebrating our anniversary here at the Glebe, and then our store in Canada is 5 years old. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful journey of starting my business and being an entrepreneur and supplying olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and local specialty goods.
So where did the olive oil passion come from?
Yeah, well, I say, I grew up in Halifax, Nova Scotia, so it's not something that we grew in our backyard or were particularly familiar with. But for me, food is my passion and travel is my passion. So when I was looking for a business, I knew I wanted to be food-based. I knew I wanted to be food stuff with a big, long history and lots of nutrition involved in it as well. One that was fair and equitable to the farmer, to the producer. It had to hit all those marks for me. So I was looking at tea, coffee, chocolate, spices, but it also had to be a viable business. So something that wasn't saturated in Ottawa. So that was the birth of the Unrefined Olive. I left my government job on September the 14th and opened my doors here on the Glebe on November the 14th. Never worked in retail, never touched a point of sale system. So it was a really fast learning curve. I look back at my calendar because I'm a paper kind of person and how I accomplished it, and it was the absolute right choice.
So where do you source all your olive oils and your balsamic vinegars?
Excellent question. So balsamic vinegar, which is what's beside me here, dark and light, it's a protected geographic product. Comes from Modena, Italy. So we work with the second oldest producer there in Modena, Italy. So all age minimum 12 to 18 years. The olive oils, it depends on who's producing the good olive oil. People always say, I want olive oil from Italy, from Greece, because they think the Mediterranean region. Well, that's the northern hemisphere. California's been producing olive oil for over 500 years. We also have southern hemisphere productions in Australia, Chile, Argentina, Peru. It's not dependent on the country of production. Climate has something to do with it, but there's 700 kinds of olives that can be crushed to make olive oil. Very similar in many ways to the world of wine. So who's producing the good olive oils? And our producers are going for premium taste and nutrition, polyphenols, they're the anti-inflammatories. So that's what we're looking for our customers. But we also have beautiful flavor fused and infused olive oil. So where the fruits or the chilies are crushed directly with the olives, and they're kind of our beautiful gateway olive oils. So you can use them in marinades and all kinds of salads, food production, and the balsamic vinegar, fantastic in drinks and cocktails because they're probiotic and antioxidant. So there's this deep, rich history, there's this pleasure. You can talk about food all day. Who wouldn't want to jump into something like that? So we moved to an online order system, which we already had set up, and that's the way we're continuing to conduct ourselves right now because it's contactless. It keeps us organized at both stores. I still haven't managed to split myself in half or clone myself to be at Canada and the Glebe at the same time, bringing back 2 of my team members part-time so we can be safe and social distance in the store. But I think that's key. Business at this point needs to figure out what model and solution works. As a customer, check to see what a business is doing. There's no value to being in this space, social distancing, being gloved and masked, and having those conversations and having to sanitize everything because we still can't sample at this point. It's not a condoned activity. And even when it is, it's reaching mask up and down. So we are very happy to conduct ourselves online to deliver to people who may not be able to make it into the store. So this is the way that's, as I said, best and safest for us. We've been wonderfully busy with our clientele, and then people find it very easy to use the online system. And once you've done that, it saves your details, so you're ready to go for the next.
For those people that want to put in an online order, what's the website to go to?
www.unrefinedolive.com. Click on shop, you'll see all the categories come up. And please remember, even though we've moved online, we're here in the stores 5 days a week. Call the store if you need help selecting an olive oil or balsamic, or if you're looking for a recipe idea, and lots of recipe ideas online. But we're here in person to help you choose that peppery single estate olive oil, or a gift for someone, or send that gift to someone. So it's still personalized service at a social distancing time. We're here as people, we're available. Place your order online, come in, pick it up, and have a wonderful visit with us in the store.